Hello YouTube, how you doing? Just saying hello. Today's episode is monitors, in-ear monitors, Wedge monitors on stage, and sound engineers, and solutions for it all. There you go, all my solutions I've found. This might help somebody, the young guys learning, going out doing gigs for the first time, and you know, whatever. My experience is monitors on stage are usually shit. 99% of the time they're shit. They're better than no monitors, don't get me wrong. So when you go and play a gig and you've got monitors in front of you, you want to hear your vocals coming through, and they put drums and bass through, and you're standing next to the drummer, you can hear him. The bass player's got a great big massive rig over there, you can hear him. So what do you want to put all that through the monitors for? You know, vocals is the stuff you can't hear going out, and if you're a singer, I ain't no singer, but I play in a three-piece band, so we all have to sing to fill it out as best we can, and we've got away with it for the last how many years we've been doing it. Anyway, so monitors on stage. There's only once I've ever had monitors that was any good, and that was doing a job for the BBC. You can imagine what the gear they had. They're all the top gear, fancy gear, blah blah blah. So we've struggled with monitors for a long time. I bought wedges, they help. I bought a little small PA system, that helps. But they feed back, they're problematic, you never hear yourself properly, and it's crap basically. So another guy in my band kept pushing me, oh get in ears, get in ear monitoring. So we bit the bullet and we got in ear monitoring, so I got this one. This is a Shure, and this is, I swear but this is great. Since I've got this thing, it's great. And I'll just show you the unit. Hang on, there's the unit. There's the unit, that's the thing. This is a 2-channel one. So these are expensive, so but they are bloody good. I mean, I find this excellent. You know, got 2 channels on it. You've got your own adjustable things. You've got your outs on the back, go straight to the desk. You know, whatever you want to put in there, that's great. So the idea was, put that back in the box. The idea is, you get your microphone into your monitor, into your thing, your wireless set, out the back of that into the desk, fuck that off back to the desk. So you're getting your vocal into the monitor, into your wireless pack, coming out your ear holes here, and they go in your ears, and you know the story. So they have changed the way I play. I play with them all the time now, and it helps out. And all that bullshit with sound engineers and monitors on stage, see you later. I'm not interested anymore. So that really works for me. So they're great, but they are expensive. So I was looking around on the internet about at a gig. Now we're a small little unit, our band. We go out and they carry all the crap with you. And you always got to have a spare, something, a spare guitar, spare amp head, you know, whatever. If it goes down, the show must go on. So if any of the gear goes down, you've got to get out of trouble. And it doesn't happen a lot, but you've got to be prepared for it. So it has happened, and we have got out of trouble. So, you know. So I was looking around on the internet. I went on the YouTube, and there's a guy in America, Kenneth Russell. He was pretty cool. He showed this thing they've got there, which was a wired, cheap idea of in-ear monitoring. So I sort of researched it a bit, and I came out with this. I found this on the on a website, and here it is. And this basically is a personal monitor. It looks like a little effects pedal box. It's quite small, it's not big. This is the cheap one. This is made by Behringer, or Behringer, don't know how you say that, but anyway. So this is in effect the same as the Shure, except for it's not wireless. This is a hard wired system. But if you've got not a lot of money and you want to set up personal monitors, and you don't jump around the stage too much, if you're jumping around the stage and running around all over the place, most of us ain't doing gigs like that big. We're all just doing little 2-bob sleazy dives and bars and clubs and weddings, you know, that sort of stuff. So you're not actually exactly going to be tearing around. So you could get away with this. Is my backup. So so I bought this. This was total price delivered to me was 26 quid. So you get the box, the power supply. In it, you've got 2 channels again. So let me explain the 2 channels business. In the first one, in here, see there, that says mic input. So you put your microphone into there, and it comes out of there, another cable, and that fucks off to the desk. So that's your signal. So whatever's going in your mic is going into this box first. So your vocal can come out of there. And then on here you've got another monitor input. So that's the send from the desk. That can be whatever's coming out of the desk, whatever you've got on your auxiliary sends from your desk, the monitor man or the sound man, the pseudo sound man, usually the barman, will send to you from the desk to you. Or if you've got your own PA, whatever you've got on your auxiliary sends on each channel, that will go into that socket. So, and then you've got two knobs on the front here, and you can adjust the volumes. So if you want more of you, more of your vocal in there, you just turn yourself up, and that is the box. So out of that, like I said though, this isn't wireless, so this is a hardwired version of the wireless system I've got there. It's the same thing more or less, but this is 26 quid. So if that ever goes down, I've got this. So out of that, you're going to need a couple more bits. You're going to need obviously a set of headphones, so we've seen them already. You can buy any old headphones, you can buy those cheap these days. Noise cancelling ones are good because it cuts out all the mush. And you need one of these, which is a headphone extension cable. So you plug your headphones into that, and that's about 10 foot long, and then that goes in to your box. And there's two sockets there. You've got the big jack or the small jack. It just fits in there, and it's got a ground lift on it. So if you're getting a ground buzz, your ground lift switch there, you can push that in, and that takes the buzz away. So for 26 quid, that's a cheap little option for in-ear monitoring. So I just wanted to show you that, if that helps anybody out. But remember, it's hardwired, so you can't be running around the stage because you've got this cable, you know, stuck in your back pocket with your headphones running down the back of your shirt sort of thing. But that will get you out of trouble, and that will get you your vocals or whatever you want to send into this. If you want to send your instrument, whatever you're playing, into that, and out of that you can hear yourself, whatever you're doing. But it is hardwired, remember that. So, you know, that's the thing. The wireless thing is great, but that's the same thing. So that's 26 quid. Just a cheap. And I've tested this out in a rehearsal, and it works fine. I haven't used it live yet because I used the wireless. But when that goes down, that's sitting there and waiting to be used. So it's a good little get out of jail free card, and that's what we need because the show must go on. I hope that helps somebody out. If you're all interested in monitors, you know, on stage, if you're playing gigs, it is important. It does help hearing yourself, especially if you're singing. My God, it has made a difference to me. So there you go. Hope you're all alright. Good luck. Be lucky.